Namaskaram. Namaskaram, namaste, or namaskar is a Hindu greeting that says the light in me sees and acknowledges the light in you, or the God in me sees and acknowledges the God in you. My name is Marky Mendoza. Welcome to Reiki with Marky and yet another meaningful episode here in our YouTube channel. And this is the most anticipated episode for the week. It's our weekly tarot reading. We're going to be reading the energies, daily energies from August 9 up to 15, 2021. So without further ado, let's go! Okay, so eto na naman tayo sa napaka-anticipated na episode here in our YouTube channel to give the guidance and wisdom. Kamusta muna ang ating napagdaan ng linggo? I'm pretty sure no matter how challenging it was, sabi ko nga, dahil nagkaroon tayo ng mga warnings, nagkaroon din tayo ng mga ways on how to prepare, at least the impact, di ba, medyo nababawasan or at least napaghahandaan, and that is the key. Now, it's a very good opportunity for learning. And I'm excited to share kung ano naman ang magiging energies natin. You know how it is? We're gonna be drawing 8 sets of cards, 7 days to represent the 7 cards, 1 extra day to represent the guide or the message for the week. Para naman kung ano man na mabubunot natin, in which by the way, there are 2 sets of cards na pwede nating mabunot, major and minor. When we get major cards, it's going to be a sure shot na either it's a sure blessing or it can be a warning. Or kung minor card naman, hindi naman ibig sabihin hindi maganda, may mga tatrabahuhin lang tayo so that it will be better in the future. So here we go! By the way, before we officially start our weekly tarot reading, if you have any comments, suggestions, or any topics that you would want Reiki with Marky to discuss in the future, leave a comment down below and kaming bahala sa inyo in our future episodes. So, we are going to start August 9. Okay, this is going to be, and syempre tandaan natin that we are currently in our quarantine again. So, this is going to be our ECQ. So, ano naman kaya ang energies natin knowing that we are all gonna be staying at home again? So, let's start na. Monday energy, here we go. Okay. So, so we have a minor card for our first day of the week. We have 8 of Wands. Okay. Now, when we get wands in the tarot cards, it will represent hard work, effort. So, for a Monday, oh gosh, so not just that there are many things that we need to accomplish, or there's practically a lot on our plate, no? Pag tinignan mo yung to-do list mo on Monday, actually, pag titignan mo, sakto lang siya. So, in hindsight, titignan mo, so in short, nothing special, nothing na to be mindful about. So, sobrang saktong-sakto lang yung kailangan mo pag tinignan mo yung mga to-do list mo. But you'll be surprised that before the day ends, that is when some additional workload or there are things to accomplish na kailangan palang gawin din. And this will come as a surprise. And by the way, don't be what I want you to also anticipate when we talk about these mga surprises is that it will take a lot of your patience. Okay? Kasi nga, since this will come as a surprise, so in short, magbaon tayo ng maraming pasensya. I am also not just talking about your career. There are things na naka-schedule din na gagawin natin na also on your personal side na mangyayari on a Monday that it's also included in your to-do list. Pati the surprise would come both ways. There are generally napaka-busy ng Monday natin. It can also happen in the personal and in your career. So the business that it entails here, kaya expectin na natin na it's busy, expectin din natin na marami tayong babauning patience because kapag hindi tayo nakapaghanda, it can get the best of us. And you know how it is? It can create a domino effect sa atin. Lalo na kapag medyo nasira na yung ating mood. Imagine if there are so many things pa na kailangan nating may accomplish pero naubos na yung patience natin. Baka pati yung productivity natin or the quality ng trabaho natin or the need for us to focus pwedeng mabawasan. So that's our first warning for the... Okay, medyo first pa lang, medyo may first warning tayo pero okay pa naman, kaya pa naman natin yan. Okay? So how about tignan na natin ang ating second day, and this is going to be August 10, Tuesday. Here we go. Okay, we have 7 of Swords. Okay. Okay. First warning for the week. On a Tuesday, Naalala nyo ba yung sinabi ko on a Monday that there will come a surprise, something na kailangang ihabol before the day ends. Mga expectin nyo, by the way, yung around, ipapalo siya between 2:30 to 4 p.m. Yan yung mga surprise na mangyayari in our day. Now, on a Tuesday, be mindful of your relationships at work because there is a tendency that we may be creating a possible friction. Look at this imagery here. Tingnan mo na when the person is holding a sword pero imbis na sa handle nakahawak, the person is handling on the edge of the sword itself. So imagine if it's a real life sword na hawak mo, that can also hurt you. That means this card is also warning us that there is a possible conflict in our workplace na pwede nating maramdaman. So if you're also working, if you have a business on your own, this means the people that you work with, pwedeng yung tao mo, or pwedeng if you are working to in a business, it's a possible conflict. Now, when I say it's a possible conflict, the communication challenges will arise. So in short, there will be some challenges, not just in communication, but in patience. So in short, possible that this may start as yung mga regular na tanong lang, anything or update regarding business, na kapag hindi naayos ang ating communication sa bawat isa, it can lead into conflict. And this is possibly going to leave a scar. So I want you to be very mindful. Magbitbit ng marami pang pasensya. Okay, first 2 days natin, marami na tayong warning. So, medyo magbaon pa tayo ng maraming pasensya. By the way, I am seeing na if this is not something that you're gonna be mindful about, I'm seeing na when I say na this is possibly going to leave a scar, yung impact na mangyayari on a Tuesday can actually be something that will linger for a while. In short, this can be like an issue na magmamarka talaga. So let's all be mindful. Okay, grabe ka. Lord, okay. Tingnan naman natin, napapakapit na naman ako sa mga reading natin. What is our Wednesday energy? And this time, it's August 11, Wednesday. Here is our daily energy. Here we go. Oh, okay. We have 2 of Wands. Looks like this is going to be a very busy week. So this is the 2 of Wands. Okay. So, 2 of Wands is warning us na we have to reassess and to work hard on reassessing our past decisions, okay? You will finally see an opportunity wherein meron kang feeling mo na madidiscover ka na may something that's been bothering you for some time. You just can't realize what it is, pero marirealize mo siya on Wednesday. You will realize that there are some decisions that you may have overlooked na unti-unti mong napapansin na parang, I feel like yung decision na yun, it would have been better. Take time to reassess. Okay? Take time. And I'm telling you, there is still time for you to give some remedy to it or to improve it or ihabol pa, ma-improve pa yung energy. And this is also going to mostly happen about your career or in the workplace. Especially past decisions na alam mong there's a tendency that you may have given so much confidence when you've given that decision, and then unti-unti mong nare-realize na, meron akong na-overlook. It's a very good lesson. Do not feel bad that these things are going to happen because ang pinaka-importante, at least you're able to realize it. At least you're able to see through. Do not be too hard on yourself kung naramdaman mo na parang, okay, medyo nagkulang ako in my assessments. It would have been better. Just be very gentle with yourself kasi ang mahalaga, at least you're able to realize it. Kasi, look at the difference. Paano kung nakikita mo na yung difference? You're seeing what would have been done better, pero you are not able to take action. That's another thing. And also, again, when you are able to not just admit that there are things to improve on your end, you're also allowing room for growth on your end. Remember, this is also a very good way for you to learn. Discernment is always the key. Nakabawi. Okay. So, tignan naman natin ang ating Thursday energy. And this is going to be August 12, 2021. Ano naman kaya ang ating Thursday energy? Here we go. Oh, okay. We have King of Cups. Okay. This is going to be our energy for Thursday. Now, for our Thursday energy. Okay. Ayun. Actually, you'll be very surprised. Medyo magkadikit din yung energy nitong Wednesday and Thursday energy natin because on our Thursday energy, you will see na with the changes that you're going to do, it will have to entail that you're going to let go of something in a form of a sacrifice. Okay? So in short, para nakita mo yung the things that you needed to change, it may entail a little sacrifice. It may entail that you're gonna have to let go of something to make way for these changes to happen, and it may feel like you have lost something, like in a form of compromise. May say, so long as this is going to be happening for the greater good, it's something that would also be more beneficial than to create more damage. Okay na rin. Okay na rin because at least, remember, this is still a learning opportunity. This is still a way for you to discern. But there is another warning here. Because of these sudden changes, it will also have an impact towards a perception towards you. A perception towards how you initially make decisions. So in short, there will be opportunities of judgment here or medyo mapapagalitan because of these changes. May say, it's still a win-win situation because again, if it has to be this way as well, if it has to come to a point that our attention will have to be called para lang ma-make sure na tayo ay matuto, if it has to come to that, hindi rin yung masama. Treat it as a blessing because for me, and I've experienced it before, especially when I was still working in a corporate setting, is that for me, I see those opportunities as valuable. Kasi kung walang aaray, tapos hindi mo malalaman kung may naapakan ka. Pero the more na may aaray, marirealize mo, it will be an opportunity for you to grow, to become better. And sometimes talaga, mas maganda na kung if there are other people around us na mas makakapuna. Kasi more often than not, mas comfortable tayo with what we're doing. And kapag wala namang umaaray, ang tendency is we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing. The more that our attention is called, it is really a way for us to be better. See it that way. On an emotional sense, don't be too hard on yourself, especially when these things will happen. Kasi nga, I know, sino ba naman na masyadong natutuwa kapag napapagalitan, myself included. It's very normal. I want you to see through the right intentions about going through this experience. Ang mahalaga is matututo tayo. Okay? Well, okay. Ano naman kaya ang ating Friday energy? Friday energy, ano nga ang Friday natin? Our Friday energy is August 13, 2021. Ano naman kaya? Wala pa tayong major card, no? Ano kaya naman ang ating Thursday energy? Friday energy rather. Here we go. Speaking, kakasabi ko lang na wala pang major card. Meron na tayong major card. Medyo nagdidilang anghel ako. So here is our first major card for the week, Justice. Okay. Now, naku, teka lang. Because this is absolutely a major card. But also be mindful on a Friday, this card is entailing major decision makings are needed to be done in which this will result into a possible abundance that will happen in the future. Actually, yung decision that you're going to make on this day, on Friday, medyo mabilis yung outcome nito. So don't be surprised if the decision that you need to make is something that's going to be needed to you ASAP. Be ready to choose wisely. Now, what are you going to use or what is going to be your anchor upon making this decision? Your integrity. Do not be surprised na yung mga decisions that you would have to make is going to touch on integrity, doing what is right, making sure that you are upholding your core values of doing what is right, because this will also create a ripple effect in the future. Tandaan mo, kung ano man ang magiging decision mo on this day, on these major decisions that may also need a very, very quick decision, I want you to know na this will create an impact towards who you are as a person. So no matter what kind of decisions you need to make, I want you to stay focused with your intention and to offer it for greater good, for highest good. Kasi in the end, tandaan nyo, lahat ng energy na ilalabas ninyo ay sa inyo pa rin babalik. Make sure that you choose wisely, choose better. Okay? Now, this is going to be our Saturday energy. This is going to be August 14, 2021. Ano naman kaya ang ating daily energy? Here we go. Ooh, Queen of Cups is our card for this day. So, Queen of Cups. Ay, okay. Now, I want you to be mindful with the people around you, especially on this day. you may have tendencies of feeling very, very sensitive. Now, I know in these cases, parang when these cases happen, it's like a matter of one is sensitive and the other party may be insensitive. Alam mo, whenever this happens, there's always an opportunity of learning on both ways. Remember to always put yourself on the shoes of the other person para naman hindi rin bias yung ating judgment when we get to experience these situations. Because ang nakikita ko dito, whatever, and actually, this is more so on the personal. This energy will mostly be felt on your personal side. So, this will have to do something with your friends and family, your relationships with your friends and family, na may tendency for them to say things or for you to hear things that is not necessarily, pag narinig mo siya, it may not necessarily feel appropriate or it may not necessarily feel like it was filtered enough. In short, there are opportunities to say things better pero hindi yung pinakamaganda yung nasabi. And on the receiving end, may tendency ka to feel very sensitive about it, which can also in the future create some conflict and friction. Now, I know, especially on the receiving end, there's also an opportunity for patience, but again, there's no judgment if. There's no judgment if how you perceived it may have taken it to the personal level, medyo feeling natin it's over bounds, o kaya medyo overbearing yung pagkaka-absorb ng situation. It's understandable because it's still on the receiving end, you just absorbed it. You just perceived it the way it was given to you. Now, I want you to know, especially if this is coming from your friends and family, these are the people who are very comfortable towards you. And you know how it is. I know no matter what the intentions are, punta tayo dun sa pinaka-intention that these people are going to be very, very comfortable towards you. Kaya naman, oftentimes, they just say things. But then again, there's still mindfulness that we need to be very focused on. So, may say, baon pa rin tayo ng pasensya, no? Medyo nasa personal side yung Saturday natin. Because the least thing you want to happen is para in the future, parang this was something that will start to develop as in a form of pent-up anger. Okay, so kalma-kalma tayo on a Saturday. Diyos ko po, what is our Sunday energy, August 15, 2021? Here we go, to cap our week. We have the Page of Cups. This is going to be the energy for Sunday. Okay. Naku, meron pa rin siyang para tayo may hangover ng Saturday. Na? Meron tayong mga days na nag-overlap yung energies natin and this is still felt. In short, since again, the weekends normally are spent with your family or friends, it really has a tendency na especially if you're living in one same household and then you get to experience the weekends together because, everybody's there and you get to spend time and you have to spend time with your family or more so your friends. I'm telling you that this can actually feel like a little extra awkward at first because of the conversations that happened the day before, Saturday, kaya kumalma tayo. But I'm telling you, actually nakabawi naman pala. So it will start a little awkward lang at first. But then again, you will find and see, parang ito yung happy ending naman pala. Yung in short, pagtatawanan nyo lang yung nangyari yesterday. So I'm seeing that regardless how the energy here, kasi when we have a body of water in our tarot cards, it represents emotions. And depending on how busy or calm it is, it would reflect how the energies will be. And this time, it looks very busy. In short, there's still a hangover ng conflict, ng energy from the day before, pero mare-resolve din. You will see it as, parang katatawanan na lang in the future. But then again, that is going to be another blessing because when you see the opportunity for that, there is an opportunity for openness, understanding, love, and respect. Win-win situation pa rin. Okay. Now, before we continue with our last card, the last warning or blessing for the week, if you have any personal dealings and kailangan natin ng Dear Marky, please send us an email. Naka-flash sa screen natin ang ating email address and we will also make sure that we'll protect your identity kasi ang mahalaga ay matulungan namin kayo. Ano naman kaya ang ating weekly guide for the week? To be sure na parang, okay, alam ko, sa narinig nyo ngayon, medyo kapit-kapit pa rin yung week natin. Parang second week on the row na medyo na tayo. So, ano kaya magiging guide natin? Okay. Ayun, maganda. Nireflect na naman niya yung This is a very good energy. We have the 8 of Cups. Okay. Napakaganda nitong energy nito because parang this card is representing after this dark experience, after that there are so many lessons that you're going to learn. Just exactly how this upcoming week is going to reflect. Medyo may push and pull, napakaraming push and pull. But essentially, it has to happen because there's so much learnings. Imagine, every time that you're going to encounter a setback, it's really an opportunity of learning. And for me, I want you to start honoring the process of learning, no matter how the learning opportunity is presented. Sometimes kasi very smooth or easy ang learning, but oftentimes we have to go through some rough polishing, but it's only essential for us. Just like the diamond in the rough. The process may feel painstaking, but it's only essential only for us to emerge very beautiful towards the end. That's it for our weekly tarot reading session. If you do like this episode, do not forget to give it a good thumbs up. And shout out again sa ating mga Team Bessie for always the continuous love and support. By the way, if you did enjoy this weekly tarot reading, every Tuesday nights we have Tarot Tuesdays. Please join us in our Facebook page. It's at Everyday Reiki with Marky from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Join us kasi we provide free tarot reading. So, in short, ito, mas magiging personalized na kung ano mismo pinagdadaanan nyo, kaya samahan nyo kami. But for now, this has been Marky Mendoza na laging nagpapaalala to keep trusting the process. Namaskaram.